the country that's 7,107 islands. With 109 million people, that known by being hospitable, generous, religious, loving, and being resilient to whatever challenges may come. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Philippines.
Mabuhay! In this video, we will explore intercultural communication within the Philippine context. Our focus is on understanding how verbal and non-verbal communication reflect respect, identity, and adversity among Filipinos. We will highlight various groups including Tagalog, Ilocano, Kapampangan, Ifugao, Igorot, Aita, Cebuano, Ilocano, Waray, Tuan, Moro, and Christian settlers. Intercultural communication matters because Philippines is a diverse nation. Understanding these differences helps us avoid misunderstandings, foster inclusivity, and succeed in both community and professional settings.
Filipinos are known to be expressive, and non-verbal cues often serve as important markers in conversation. Let's take a closer look at common non-verbal practices in the Philippines.
Filipinos use unique gestures in daily life, such as raising their eyebrows for agreement like this, pointing with the lips for direction, and greetings include handshakes.
Body language is equally important. Putting one's hand on the hips can signal anger, while eye contact may feel impolite or intimidating in Filipino culture. And when it comes to personal space, Filipinos usually stand an arm's length away from people they know, but more distance is kept from strangers. In crowded places, however, personal space is naturally limited. Filipinos are generally touch-oriented. It's common to see a same-sex gender holding hand in a public as a sign of friendship. Laughter, on the other hand, has different meaning. It can be for showing happiness, ease the tension, or cover the embarrassment.
Verbal communication. Philippine society's respect for hierarchy is reflected in language. Tone matters. Speaking too loudly is considered rude. Filipinos value harmony, so they often avoid direct confrontation.
Politeness conventions are also strong. Words like po and opo shows respect to elders. The gesture manupok, where one places an elder's hand on the forehead, is another important practice. Filipinos may also avoid saying no directly to prevent offenses. Sometimes saying yes, even if they mean no. Smiling can mask disagreements, embarrassment, or annoyance.
For example, magandang umaga po, Lola. This shows respect compared to simply saying magandang umaga, Lola without the honor effect.
Tagalog and Cebuano cultures share Filipino values like respect for elders and hospitality, but their communication styles differ. Tagalog tend to be more indirect, avoiding confrontation, while Cebuanos are often more direct and straightforward. Cebuanos also celebrate colorful festivals like Sinulog, reflecting their strong regional identity and independence.
Calling someone Manong Pedro or Manang Maria honors their seniority. However, dropping the kinship marker, just saying Pedro or Maria may come across as rude. For example, a Cebuano might say, Salamat bay as a friendly and respectful phrase between male peers. On other hand, if you just say a person's name with no polite marker, it sounds distant or unfriendly.
The expected respectful response is what I like from Aslan. Failing to respond appropriately may be seen as impolite or dismissive.
For example, addressing an elder as amaw nina, father and mother, shows them, but speaking too casually or interrupting an elder while they talk is considered disrespectful.
In today's context, Inclusive language is also emphasized. For instance, instead of gender-specific labels, many prefer neutral terms like mga estudyante to refer to students regardless of gender. By applying these strategies, we can build more inclusive, respectful, and effective communications in our classrooms, communities, and workplace.
In professional interactions, you can use a short checklist. Am I listening without judgment? And did I clarify before reacting?
In group settings, it also helps to share real-life examples. When respectful communication improves collaborations. Teams can brainstorm together and create strategies for handling misunderstanding before they escalate.
To navigate intercultural communication successfully, we need practical strategies. First, be mindful of your tone, body language, and cultural differences. What may feel normal to you might carry a different meaning for others.
Second, listen actively. Don't just wait for your turn to speak. Show that you truly value what other person is saying. And finally, choose words that are clear, polite, and exclusive.
Here are some quick do's and don'ts. We use polite greetings and titles. Give others time to express themselves and show appreciation for their contributions.
Intercultural communication in the Philippines highlights both diversity and unity. By respecting verbal and nonverbal practices, language, and cultural sensitivities, we can foster better relationships in school, community, and workplace.
One intercultural issue in the Philippines is political correctness. In the past, all textbooks used the term negrito to describe certain groups. Today, this is considered offensive because it reduces identity to a colonial level. The respectful term is Ita or Agta. Similarly, calling all Muslims Moro can be offensive. While some embrace the term historically, it is more respectful to identify people, especially as Maranao, Magindanaon, or Tausu.
Another updated term is Indio, a word used during Spanish colonization to belittle Filipinos. Using it in modern times is disrespectful because it carries the weight of discrimination and oppression. A second issue is gender sensitivity in language. Traditional greetings like mga binibini at ginoo exclude LGBTQ+ groups. Inclusive greetings such as magandang araw sa lahat or dear students and guests are more appropriate today.
We also see gender bias in workplaces. For example, job ads that states for male applicants only ignore equal opportunity. And in schools, jokingly calling students bakla can lead to bullying and disrespect. Finally, cross-cultural miscommunication is common. In Tagalog culture, adding po and opo signals respect, but Visayans don't use these terms. That doesn't mean that they are being rude, it's simply a different cultural norm.
In Ilocano culture, being quiet shows respect. While in Tagalog settings, silence may feel cold or unfriendly. In the Cordillera, among the Ifugao and Igorot, avoiding too much eye contact is polite. But in other regions, direct eye contact is a sign of confidence.
Even the use of English in formal settings can cause misunderstanding. Some use it to sound professional, but for others, especially non-English speakers, it can feel intimidating or exclusionary.
These examples remind us that words and gestures are never neutral. They carry cultural meanings, and being aware of them help us avoid unintentionally offending others.